prescription drug costs are either going to go down or they're going to go up for a bill that happened to be signed by Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker yesterday that regulates pharmacy benefit managers, known as PBMs. It is Illinois in Focus Daily. I'm Greg Bishop. You can wake up with this show each and every weekday morning for the live chat. It's pretty active, but also you can get the segments here with the Center Square. If you don't want to watch the entirety of the program and you just want to focus in on a segment, well, that's a perfect fit for you at the Center Square's YouTube page, so make that happen. Pharmacy benefit managers. They've had a bevy of regulations on them for the past few years. Every year or so, it seems that legislators are working to try to regulate pharmacy benefit managers. A lot of critics of PBMs say that they are middlemen that are reaping profits off of steering people into certain pharmacies they have deals with and crowding out the smaller pharmacies. A lot of question about the rebates and where the funds for those rebates go. Should they be going to the PBMs, the pharmacies, or should they be going to the consumer? So House Bill 1697, Governor J.B. Pritzker signed into law yesterday, and a lot of bipartisan support. The governor had a Republican state senator and a Republican state rep there. Here's the governor talking about the signing of this bill.
The most common ways that PBMs game the system to profit at the expense of Illinois families and employers is by steering consumers to pharmacies in which the PBMs have a financial interest, unfairly inflating medication costs, and arbitrarily classifying prescriptions as specialty drugs to charge customers more. We're putting a stop to all of that with this bill. We're going even further by offering direct support to small independent pharmacies, fixtures of the main streets across our state, who are being boxed out by PBMs.
So the governor highlighting some of the provisions there as to how exactly this is going to impact consumers and saying that it's going to make sure that small independent pharmacies can tap into state taxpayer funds. They're going to set up a $25 million fund for this. And again, it's going to go to small independent pharmacies to help keep them up while the big box pharmacies have more business coming in, and PBMs steering people to the big box pharmacy, so to speak. But again, a Republican state senator there with the governor during this bill signing, highlighting how it had truly bipartisan support. Only one person in the Senate voted against it. I believe that was Dave Severson, and one person in the Illinois House voted against it, and I believe that was Jeff Kiker, both Republicans, but everybody else voted for it. Here's Dale Fowler, Republican from Harrisburg.
No more will unchecked pharmacy benefit managers operate in the shadows, draining the life from our local pharmacies and driving up the cost of care for patients. No more will family-owned pharmacies, those trusted pillars of care, be squeezed to the point of extinction by system rigged against them. And no more will the needs of patients be pushed aside for the profits of middlemen. It ends spread pricing, predatory practice that allowed PBMs to pocket the difference between what they charge and what they pay. It stops PBMs from steering patients away from their trusted pharmacies to corporate-owned chains. And it ensures that rebates go where they belong, to patients and to the plans that serve them, not to hidden profiteers. In 2024 alone, more than 85 independent pharmacies in Illinois shut their doors. And 74 out of the 102 counties are now considered pharmacy deserts. That means nearly 3/4 of our state's counties lack adequate access to local pharmacies. This is not just a crisis of convenience, it's a crisis of care, and it cannot continue.
Fowler, obviously talking about the importance of that particular bill regulating pharmacy benefit managers, and again, truly bipartisan. State Representative Jehan Gordon Booth, Democrat from Peoria, saying it's still alive and well.
Bipartisanship still plays in Peoria. And it also plays in the state of Illinois.
State Representative Ryan Spain, a Republican from Peoria, talking about the importance of the bill.
This legislation is about access and it is about cost. And we are making huge improvements on both of those fronts, ensuring access to pharmacies throughout the state of Illinois, ensuring that you can keep your doors open, continuing to serve your communities as the critical partner that you are. And we will do that, and not only, we will lower the cost curve of prescription drugs, something that has long been a national objective. Illinois will lead the way to reduce the price of prescription drugs, thanks to all of you. So congratulations.
Bipartisan support for this bill. It passed, the governor signed it, but not everybody was on board. You've got the Pharmaceutical Care Management Association opposing the bill. They put this statement out yesterday and said that well, it'll lead to higher consumer and business costs and doesn't address big pharma, which sets the price for drugs. This legislation imposes a new tax on patients and health plan sponsors and will increase health care costs for everyone, the group said in a statement. It further removes choices for employers providing health benefits by dictating how they can contract with their pharmacy benefit manager. PCMA said that Illinois legislators have already passed a bevy of laws regulating PBMs. Lawmakers have passed 20 bills regulating and restricting PBMs since 2016, none of which, they say, have led to lower drug prices. To truly lower drug costs, we encourage legislators to focus on the entire prescription drug supply chain, namely Big Pharma, who alone sets and raises the price for their drugs. Now, how that is going to impact the price of drugs, you've got both sides of it saying their side's going to lower the cost of drugs, while the other side's saying, actually, it's going to increase the overall cost to the consumer. But the governor signed another bill yesterday, House Bill 3019. That expands banning prior authorization, a separate bill they approved last year, banning prior authorization from additional mental health services. So if you want more additional mental health services, insurance is going to have to cover that. Other insurance changes as well from House Bill 3019. That did not have bipartisan support. That actually had overwhelming partisan opposition. Even though there were some Republicans that supported House Bill 3019. All right, so that's what the governor signed yesterday. No other bill signing announcements. He's got more than 400 pieces of legislation on his desk that he has yet to sign. We'll see if he makes a big announcement Thursday with a whole bunch of bills that are signed, but you know, here we are in a holiday week, rapidly approaching Independence Day. It is Illinois in Focus Daily. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and wake up with us each and every weekday morning for more Illinois in Focus.